Our enterprise mix really consists of, with the livestock, the kind of our basic core is about 200 Angus cows, and then we sell some feeders, but we finish some also. My kids are becoming more involved. They all three of them anyway, do have cattle, so they're becoming more involved. As far as the crop enterprise, we've got about 350, 400 acres of conventional corn. We do have about 150 acres of oats, typically underseeded with alfalfa. We also do about 300 acres of hay and about 300 acres of intensive rotational grazing for the cattle. No question about it, most farmers' biggest asset on their balance sheet is their land. So safeguarding that is critical to maintaining equity and just being a good steward of the land. So the forages are really conducive to that, you know, holding the soil and the crop rotation, which a lot of folks have gotten away from a little bit of crop rotation with some of the tools, herbicides and so on that we've had. So I think the organic, the livestock, integrating livestock onto the ground in a systematic approach, a whole farm approach is very good, and can also be profitable as well as very economically, environmentally sustainable. With some of the hard rainfall events and so forth, we would have lost a lot more soil had we not been rotating crops as well as the grazing system. There's no question a well-managed grazing system holds soil, I would say, better than anything. The fact that we did have some ground that was really wet this spring, unusually wet, that we did use the prevent plant option with the crop insurance, and it let us now put a cover crop on that we will be able to use for forages and harvest September 1. The indemnity or crop claim that you get from prevent plant is calculated based on the level of coverage of what you pay for with your premium, some high, some low. But a lot of those claims are going to be in that $350 to $400 an acre return. And then this year you can also use the cover crop, which is a big plus to livestock producers. And like in my case, I did the forage of sorghum sudan. So I'm hoping to get some excellent feed off of that, and I think it'll be a plus. Turn a difficult situation into maybe a not so bad.
Yeah, well, maybe need more of that flexibility as the climate just seems to be changing.
It does.
You've noticed, how many years have you been farming here?
Since '93, so 26, I guess, yeah.
Did you feel like the climate has changed significantly in that time?
You know, we had major rainfall events, years ago, and I grew up on a farm, so I was even into the 70s, and we had some, major gully washers too that I can recall, and we're only observing, granted, a relatively small aspect of the time frame. However, with that said, it does seem like I have like we do have more hard rain. It can't rain soft anymore, like one neighbor said. So you got to be, a conventionally tilled fluffy seed bed on hills is, I like to sleep at night.
Yeah.